Namaste, everyone. Welcome to this online session today. I was uh, pleasantly enjoying the flow of life this morning, seeing everything being moved by the same force, by the same life energy. All the words are moving, inspired by this force. Every other being is moving like this. And even the seekers of truth are seeking the truth from this energy, motivated or moved by this energy from within, but they are not aware of it. They are living as a separate entity and confused and feel that they are responsible for their seeking. They are responsible for finding the truth. It is the same force which inspired me to talk right now. It is the same force which inspires you to seek for truth. You just need to open your eyes and see it. I welcome all of your questions in this connection, connected to your search for truth. Uh, I will appreciate if you all can show your presence. I am online on Facebook also by Rajee non-duality ID, Facebook ID. You can send me a private message if you need to ask a question, and if you are not able to use Google Plus for asking the questions. For me, it is always joy to connect with all of you, to see the play of life, where this confusion is happening in each body who don't know themselves. Confusion that I don't know myself and I have to know. This confusion will not be removed by intensifying your efforts in seeking. This confusion is sleep. It will be removed only when you wake up to yourself unconditionally. Not waking up spiritually, but really waking up that who am I? Who is seeking? Who am I who want things to be in a certain way spiritually? Jemmy is here. You are saying, Jemmy, dear Raji, I'm very happy to join you again in Satsang. Thank you, Jemmy. I'm also very happy to meet you again. We only feel life is continuous and we always will get chance to meet. Whereas I remember a story from this great uh, Hindu epic, Mahabharat, where one of the uh, one of the Pandavas, uh, Bhim, some beggar comes to their door, and the eldest brother Yudh- Yudhishthir, I think, if not mistaken, he says that come tomorrow. I cannot give you anything today. I'll give it to you tomorrow. And the Bhim, who is in the who is a younger brother, and he uh, start making a lot of noise, and he starts shouting to the whole village that my brother has conquered time. And Yudhishthir was a little bit taken aback that what do you mean? Why? What are you talking about? He said, you said to this beggar that you will give him tomorrow, so come tomorrow. So it means you already know that tomorrow will happen. You will be here. The beggar will also be here, and still you will be have money or something to give it to him. You have conquered time. Do you see, Jamie? How precious it is to meet again. This is what I mean when I'm saying I'm happy to meet you again. There's no guarantee of meeting again. So beautiful that we still we met again. Thank you, Jamie. Hello, dear Prajot. You are saying watching it in YouTube in an internet cafe. How sweet. So beautiful to connect with you, Prajot, here. Lourdes, you have sent a question to me. While there, I will start with this question today, which seems to be a very common state of many seekers who are coming very close to the truth, whose urgency is burning like anything in their heart, and nothing else seems to be important except knowing yourself. In this state, your question is that I want to really stop and see, just see whatever it is. And there is some force of resistance within myself which stops me and which takes me to different directions. And I feel uh, sometimes very disturbed because of this. Feel like giving up my life, my normal present life, and just focus on this, staying alone or something like this. Lourdes, let me try to explain you how I look at it. Uh, the whole life is a very complex structure and a vast complex structure, vast complex uh, unity, which is working in harmony. And in the base of any complex structure, simplicity is a must. Complicated base cannot create vastness, complexity. Simplicity in the base only is capable. So at the core of life, there is simplicity. And this simplicity is reflected in each form, each part of this complex vastness. So simplicity is what you must remember. Whenever you are uh, listening to some teaching, some guidance, remember it is something very, very simple that is being pointed to, not something difficult, not something complex, not something complicated. It is just the habit of the mind to turn everything into complicated, and that's how uh, you feel defeated. You feel I failed, I cannot do it. When I say simply see, then I'm saying simply see. There is simplicity is the core of it, of the seeing. Simplicity, simplicity is the essence of the seeing. It is not a spiritual seeing. It's a simple seeing. And all these resistances are anyway there because of your because of the effectiveness of your seeing. They are being disturbed in some way because they are dying in some way out of the oxygen that you had been supplying in the past, which you are not supplying anymore. Oxygen of your interest. Even in this state, when there is too much resistance, just have a look what is going on. Have a simple look what's going on. This is what will unlock this state of affairs which has reached to some deadlock where you cannot do anything. You want to be free, but your resistance does not allow you to be free. Have a look. Just sit like a child, innocently have a look. Just have a look. Don't try to reach anywhere. This trying to reach anywhere is part of the mind, is opposite of the resistance. If you hold one part of the mind, the opposite will also come in and will affect you. So you must be holding something opposite of this resistance. That's why this resistance is there. Don't touch the other also. The other is desire, that I want things in this way. There is no need. There is no need for anything to be in a certain way in you, Lourdes. And still you can be free from everything. Just sit and simply see. See the whole thing. Don't see things in a certain way. Don't demand that my seeing will be like this and like that. And when I see, things should disappear. No, let them be there. You simply don't attach your seeing with any demand, any desire, any uh, demand for any change. And then who can stop you? Right now, Lourdes, you see. Just sit and see. See means just see. Not that you see and then this happens and you see this, there is a resistance and I don't know what to do about it. You don't need to do anything about it. There is resistance, you can see it. This is end of the story. There is no story more than this. There is desire to be free. You can see this also. At this level of seeing, you can see everything. There is nothing which you cannot see. So Lourdes, just sit and see. See everything and see it simply. And remember this word simplicity. When you have to, when you want to go to the core of life, when you want to know the core truth, essence of life, simplicity is the way. Be simple in your seeing. then you see everything. I will give you an a small example. Yesterday, in yesterday's satsang, in-person satsang here, a friend was asking about the seeing. I have also been making these mistakes. That's how I learned that he is seeing a tree, he says. And when I'm seeing a tree, I enjoy it. And at the same time, now I try to see myself. I said, no, don't do this. You don't need to see yourself. You don't need to see the seer. Nobody can see the seer. It is a method of self-inquiry. When you when you're not clear about who you are, then when nothing works, then this who is this one who is seeing? When things become complicated for you, it simplifies them. Who is the seer? Find out who is the seer. Find out does not mean you will really find out. Find out means effort. Try to find out. In this effort of trying to find out the seer, you become free from the seen, from your free from the interest you have in whatever you see. And then what remains is the seer. You cannot see the seer. You are the seer, which sees everything. So to this friend I said, simply see. When you see a tree and try to see yourself, you will be only seeing that tree you think exists and that self you think exists, yourself. There is no such thing as tree and yourself separate. Simply see, then you will see much more. Don't try to see anything particularly. Don't seek in your seeing. Only see. Don't go in details of anything. Only see as much as you can. Whatever is in front, not demanding anything other than this, not demanding any change in anything that you see. That's what I call seeing. Just sitting and seeing whatever it is. It cuts all the roots of the ego mind. So this simple seeing nobody can take away from you. Even if resistance is there, you see the resistance. Just stay, keep seeing. You will see the resistance disappearing, dissolving slowly, slowly. Don't demand how soon it should disappear. Just see everything. I understand it is difficult when you are burning with this desire to be free, but understand, try to understand what I'm saying. This is the way to freedom. Even if you are burning, simple seeing is the way to freedom. Because ultimately you are a seer only. More than that, even a seeing, not even a seer. Just see whatever it is. Whatever means whatever. Whatever is in front of you. Whatever is behind you even. And whatever is you. Everything is seen. Everything. This is a universal seeing present here. And in this simplicity of seeing, you fall in alignment with this universal seeing or universal seer. Then even the Lordess is seen in this. Even the seeker is seen. The seeking force, seeking desire is seen. Everything is seen. Then you are home. You don't have to reach anywhere in the view. So there is no demand, there is no need for any change in the view. The only change that is required is your deepening of seeing how profoundly, how stable you are in the seeing. does not matter what you see, because that direction is not your home. Your home is in the direction of seeing. Lourdes, I hope it is clear to you now. If it is not, please, you can ask right now. Mila, you are here. You are saying, "Dear mother, I am very happy to join you today." My baby, I am also very happy to see you here today online. Mila, I wanted to say this to you also. This seeing has no no small. It's not a limited small size. This seeing is everything. This seeing is everywhere. It is like seeing from everywhere, everything. So don't seek for a center from where you are seeing. Just see. In Hindus, they say God has thousands of eyes. This is what it means. This seeing is God, which sees everything without demanding any change. And still, life follows its own principle, maintains its own balance. That's how it happens, Mila. Suki, you are here. You are saying, "Dearest Raji, I am here and so happy to connect with you. Lots of love." I am also very happy to connect with you, Suki. Any satsang, including this satsang, is a time to really get in touch with truth. It is not a time for doing your homework. So listening and following is same thing. Listening carefully results in following the guidance right now. So just listening carefully, and if you have any queries, you can always ask. But satsang becomes a place for awakening, not a place for spiritual discussions. Awakening happens, if not today, but it continuously uh, removes your darkness, removes your sleep every time you are in satsang. So Suki, being here is enough. Listening totally, listening with love and care is enough. Then you listen what need to be listened, not what you think should be listened, not what you think is going to help. At this point, the seeker does not really know what he is seeking, what is the whole real view of life, real picture of life, and so whatever he desires is uh, in some way incorrect in this direction of truth. Listening breaks this sleep, and then you are able to see. Very happy, Suki. Okay. Nobody is asking any questions. Um, Zina, you are asking a question. Beloved Raji, thank you. Love you. I also love you, Zina. You have a question also. While seeing is while seeing, Is it required to remind yourself that I am seeing, not to get involved with what is seen? Yes, it helps a lot. While you are seeing, if you can remind yourself that yes, I can see, I can see this, then it will do two things. First, it will confirm that whatever is in front is something uh, outside of yourself, something not you, not yourself. So it makes it clear to you experientially that I am not this. And also, it makes uh, the seer separate, and some focus, some energy comes back to the seer, which illuminates the seer, and your awareness about the seer increases every time. There is no need for to go any details of anything that you can see. It is only enough if you can confirm that I can see this and stay like this. That yes, I can see this. This I can see this will also come in the in front of you one day. But right now, let it be like this. One day, even the seeing will come in front of you in some way. Not the same way as objects come, but in more integrated way, you can say. Try to understand, all of you, that all the separation that we experience is not real. The experience gives you the flavor of reality of separation, but actually it is not real. So if you try to remove this separation, you are enforcing the belief that there is real separation present, including the separation of the seer and the seen actually. But remembering again and again, I can see, moves your position like this, slowly, slowly. And you keep going deeper to the more pure position of the seer. And at the core, when the purest seeing is happening, then everything is in front, everything is seen, yet everything is one. This is the structure of life. There are only two, so to say, discrimination, divisions, seer and the seen, and yet both of them are not really separate. The seer is the seen is the seer. This you will know afterward. So right now there is no need to demand this experience. If you continue holding on to the seer only, then everything will fall in correct position automatically. Lourdes, you are saying, beloved Guruji, thanks very much for answering my question. I love you. I love you. I also love you, dear Lourdes. It's so beautiful to connect with you like this. There is a great master, Yogi Raj Surat Kumar. Muji talked about him many times. And somebody was asking, uh, what is required to know the truth? He says, vairagya. Vairagya means this feeling of detachment, of or I'm not able to find the correct word for it right now, but like not enjoying the word, something like this. Not enjoying the life, this feeling, trust in the Guru, and something else he said. These three things normally are required. So what do you think? And Yogi Raj Surat Kumar said, trust in the Guru is enough. He used to call him beggar. So he says, this beggar says to you that trust in the Guru is enough. All other things will follow. You don't need anything else. I'm very happy, Lourdes, that you have this trust. Everything will follow, will come to its own position, true position. You just continue like this. At one point, you will know that I am yourself and you are myself. We are not really two. While enjoying the separation of separate body, separate mind, separate life, separate sense of aliveness in each body, we are not separate. And both of these things are happening at the same time. On the surface, this separation or play of separation. At the core, mm, at the at the base, oneness beyond all the duality and oneness. And this oneness includes duality also. So duality is oneness. Oneness is duality. There are no two actually. Even they are not two. You must start seeing in these terms in this way. There is no separation and there is no question of removing it. It is all about seeing everything as it is. Don't insist changes. Just see. Don't demand change. Just see. Sagar, you are here. You are saying thank you, sir. Thank you, Sagar. Thank you for listening. As you become more ready to open for the truth, ready to leave your comfort zone, more pointing happens, guidance happens, hitting happens. All of this happens when you are ready. Very, very nice, Sagar. And this online session somehow uh, triggered something in me right now. This online word is very important for seekers of truth. You need to be online. You cannot do your seeking offline. And I see most of the seekers are doing their seeking practices and things like this offline. What does it mean? Online means see everything now. Whenever you feel I want to do self inquiry, immediately see who am I right now? Who is the one who is thinking that I must do self inquiry right now? Check who is this one who is thinking that I must do self inquiry right now. This is online self inquiry. This is being online. Offline is that okay, so let me set my seat right now. Let me burn some incense sticks, some dim light, and now I will sit. Okay, who am I right now? Then this is being offline. Then in this offline, mind has a lot of chance to come in. You need to be very immediate. If you are not immediate, then mind will come in. Mind is a habit. When you are lazy, mind comes in. When you are prompt, you have to be prompt, like immediate. Then mind does not come in. So whenever you are doing your practice, be immediate. When you are listening to this online session or any other uh, in-person session, be immediate. Immediately, right there, understand, listen, follow. Later on, it will be very difficult. Sagar, you are saying my head is at your feet. But this is a beautiful expression of your love. But remember that the head, which is not a head, is only uh, that only deserves the holy feet of the Guru. A head which is a head does not deserve yet the holy feet of the Guru. The holy feet of the Guru, at the holy feet of the Guru, the flowers of awakening and openness are to be offered. It is beautiful, but not the best yet. It is a beautiful way to control your ego, but it is still not the best. Why to have the ego in the first place? Why not to be totally free from it by listening? So listening will help remove everything. You and me both cannot continue existing. One day either you will disappear in this talk, in this meeting, or you will not find yourself here. And that one day, why not today? Why to hold anything? Why to just say, why, why not you mean it right now? Put your head right now, never to rise it again. Why to make it a ritual? Why to make it a practice every day, doing every day like that? Why don't you do it just once and forget now? Now you don't have a head. Mila, you are asking, dear Raji, on this seeing, There is nobody there. Everything is one. So it's only one who can see my mind. Yes, yes. Is it correct? You are asking? Yes, it is correct. And if you continue like this, when this seeing becomes more mature, then you will see the mind also is not separate. There is nothing really which is separate at all, including the mind. So, mind is also not really something separate. Although everything is seen, yet everything is one. But right now, it is okay to continue like. But as I said to you, Mila, don't conclude. Don't decide that this is the final truth. There is no such thing as final truth. Remember this. You can enter into this mystery field of truth and keep exploring. Don't conclude, don't claim, just disappear into the seeing totally. Only the seeing remains. No seer, nobody who achieved it. And when it is like this, then there is no mind and nothing else. It is all one, where seeing is also happening without being separate from anything. That's how it. I hope I answered your question, Mila. If not, you can ask again. You can clarify. When Mila and Mila, when you are asking this question, use my response immediately. See also the one who is asking this question. See this also. So there is something who is asking me this question right now, and its Facebook ID is Mila. So see this one also. Who has Facebook ID Mila? Who is this one? Because you are the one who is seeing. Also use this opportunity like this. Let it be a real online satsang. All satsang, every satsang should be an online satsang like this. Not technically, but connected in terms of connectedness. There is really not much to talk and everything to be seen. However, when there are confusions, they are to be removed and discussion happens. And not if it's okay. This is also okay. But this discussion is not really teaching of truth. It is to be free, to make your attention free, so it can be used, or to give you a sense of direction, correct your your effort or your seeing. At one point, everything is to be included in this seeing. Everything means everything, because ultimately, Lord Shiva says there are only two things: Maya and the seer of it. Everything is Maya, and there is a seer of everything, and that you are that. You are that seer. Maya is your shadow, your own shadow. So there is no question of any fight. You cannot be separate from this Maya. You need not be separate from this Maya. It is all perfect as it is. It is just you have to see and be clear about who or what you are. Jemmy, you are saying, dearest Raji, I really appreciate your presence. For me, it is a big support. It's wonderful to be able to connect with you in the session. Thank you. Thank you, Jemmy. It is a joy for me also to connect with you and all of you like this. Although there is no effort from my side, but still there is joy to see this wonderful thing happening like this, because it is all new for me every day, every moment. So there is always a element of surprise and joy. Also, I keep seeing, keep checking sometime that let's see how long you will be able to hold yourself as separate. It does not mean that you will lose your mind, your knowledge, or anything. No, it means how long you will be able to stay in the field of separation, or in the level of this consciousness where separation happens, and when you will go deeper than this. These things also are seen and enjoyed. But it's so beautiful to connect with all of you like this. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. If anybody has anything to ask or say, uh, in the end, one question I can take now. Last question. And there seems to be no question right now. Then maybe we will cover in the next online session next Sunday, most probably. For the last 5 minutes, we can just be here and enjoy this guided meditation. Let us be just here. When I say just here, I mean whatever way you are. So there is no need to change anything. Everything is perfect as it is. And now, gently, you are seeing whatever is happening without participating, without going in details of anything. Whatever is happening inside you, not outside. Everything is totally allowed as it is. There is no rejection for anything. Even there is no rejection for any sense of rejection that is happening. Even that is fine. You are just simply seeing everything as it is. And when I say everything as it is, it does not mean that you have to see and know everything. No, you have to just see as if you are seeing a waterfall, as if you are seeing a natural beauty, a natural landscape. Like this, you see within yourself. You are seeing a natural landscape, like some mountain or river or things like this. There is no question of knowing anything. Everything is to be seen as it is. As it is means there is no demand to change anything. The focus is on just seeing, staying with seeing, value seeing. Everything else remains as it is, including any kind of negative experiences or any sense of disturbance or anything else. Everything remains as it is. And remember, you are not seeing from a particular position, a location, just seeing. If you hold a particular location, then it will be a limited seeing. You won't be able to see beyond it. Just to see, allow everything to come in the view, whatever can come automatically. You don't need to put any effort to bring anything in the view. Whatever is in the view is perfect. Whatever is not is not. And you will be so surprised how many things you can see. But don't get involved. Don't define. Don't try to know. Don't try to go deep in anything. Let everything be floating in the inner space of your seeing. Your inner space, giving a space for everything to happen. And also seeing. Now you value the seeing only. As you are settling in the seeing, the view also slowly disappears. At one point, there is nothing to be seen, only seeing. Only the seeing is happening. As you totally settle in the seeing, then there is nothing else anywhere except yourself. You are the seer, you are what appears in front of the seer also. You are appearing as separate appearances, forms to entertain your own self. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.